Hey, what's going on, day ones? This podcast is brought to you by a couple of phenomenal sponsors. First up, we got Rose Vogue Stylings. Ladies, are you in the market for a new purse? What about a new swimsuit? What about some earrings? The folks over at Rose Vogue Stylings, they got you covered. Please go to rosevoguestyling.com. And while you're on the website, please enter in that promo code late night. You want to make sure you're getting all of those amazing discounts. Also, if you are in the market for a lovely timepiece such as the one that I am wearing, please go to blackwatches.com. That is BLAK watches.com and enter in that promo code late night W Nate to get another fantastic discount off of quality timepieces. Again, thank you to the folks over at Rose Vogue Stylings and those at Black Watches. Now to the show. We are back for another episode of your favorite late night podcast. We sometimes shoot during the day. I'm Nate Galloway.
And I'm Adrian Brandyberg.
And you guys know what this is. Late Night with Nate and Adrian. Give it up for him, Boogie. And the MFN bombs. Delayed bombs. There they go. Shout out to the day ones. Like, subscribe to all your MFN podcast platforms. I did hit the wrong button. That's why I kind of hit that delayed. Hello. Boogie. Hey, man, it's been a minute. Sometimes you hit the wrong button.
Hey, man, it happens. It happens.
What is going on with you? How you be?
Man, lots has been going on. First of all, you actually look like you're outside. You know, we both have green screens where we're outside, but you really look like you fit in this background that you have. Yeah, you fit in quite well.
Look kind of home. Do I look homeless or do I look tourist? Do I look like, yeah, I'm out here?
No, it honestly it looks like
on the street.
You know where you supposed to be going.
I'm going to my apartment. Yeah,
right
in the dunes.
Right there in the dunes. No, but I'm Gucci. I'm great, man. It stopped raining finally. I know a lot of y'all. If y'all haven't experienced.
Shouts out to that, man.
Right. This sporadic as we either are in hell or we're in the rainforest where it's raining left or right. Like, make up your mind. Granted, there was a tsunami. I don't know if you heard.
Yeah.
Happening in the other side
Prayers
of the world.
Hawaii.
Right. And so we've been getting the after effects of the earthquake, tsunami, and all this other stuff. And, you know, nature really out here beating our ass left and right. That's really what's happening.
Mother Nature said, none of y'all want to act right. So emotions.
Right. I'm going to give you something to act right. That's really what's happening. So no,
fire and brimstone.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I am not complaining about the heat because I always like getting roasty toasty, but to a certain extent though, like I would like to be, you know, burning on near a pool. You know,
okay, that makes sense.
I would like to be burning and tanning with a drink in my hand, you know, not burning up, staring at the outside because I can't walk out there because it is literally dangerous to step outside.
I feel like everyone has a heat advisory. Like the window, you know what's so crazy about it being hot outside? I just like poke my head out. I was like, the windows are sweating. Yeah. It's so hot that even the windows are like, yo, goddamn. Yeah. Like either turn your AC down or raise me up, something, because it is hot.
And
like,
I know everyone's AC is asking for PTO because there was before this newest heat wave, there was a heat wave beforehand, and my AC was kind of acting up, and I had to go get that checked up ASAPtual. Okay.
Hey, the amount of maintenance requests for ACs, they was like, we know, every apartment is getting their AC checked today.
Man, the building that I work at, I remember I came into the office and I was like, and I usually don't complain about the AC. I was like, huh, is it just me? Or
This
or
is a
is it
tad bit warm in
right?
here.
I was like, huh, is it just me? Or is the AC not running? And I sent the email to the leasing office and they like, yes, niggas, we know. The ACs have been running all damn week. We know, okay? Chill out. This is an old ass building. We are trying our best, okay?
Fucking all of the electric CEOs are like,
Oh no, they eating this shit up.
man,
They about like, we about to buy another yacht.
exactly.
Let's get it
Yachts have
together.
been purchased. Like there have been BBLs purchased, vacations
Why
have.
you always gotta throw in a BBL?
Hey man, let's let act like these CEOs ain't paying for them bubbles.
That is
Like,
true. That is true. Speaking of yachts, I saw a clip of, I don't know if that was Magic Johnson's latest yacht,
oh my
but
gosh.
this nigga got a half court
Yeah.
on his yacht, and they got the screens high enough where when they brick or hit the damn hit the damn rim the wrong way, the ball is not going out in the water.
You know what? Like, I feel like if I have as much money as Magic has, I don't need that wall. I don't need
Yeah.
that wall. Hey,
But you don't want to fuck up you don't want to fuck up the ecosystem with a
no. See,
basketball
we're not gonna
in the
fuck up the
water.
ecosystem. It's gonna be
Okay.
like, hey, my man's, get your floaties on. Go
Oh
retrieve that
no.
ball.
Excuse me, sir. There's sharks. There's sharks in that water.
I'm gonna have like 8 niggas on each side of the boat. I'll be like, oh,
Um
just in case, no matter which way we brick, hey, go ahead, throw that back up here, my man.
no, that's too much work. Come on now. That's why he's in the position he is. Magic
What's the
Johnson
point in
to
being a
me.
billionaire, Boogie, if
Okay.
you don't do billionaire things?
Okay. But Magic Johnson to me, it looks like a penny pincher when it comes to
I can
certain
see that.
things.
I can see
When
that.
it comes to certain things.
I mean, they say that Michael Jordan, at least Charles Barkley said it. Michael
Yeah.
Jordan was the cheapest,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I could see that. Or you know what? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe because remember Spike Lee said he asked Magic first
Yeah.
before that bread because he knew Magic. Okay, Magic would be like, oh, how much you need? Magic just gonna pass. That sort of.
Magic, like, I'm living a second life right now. What can I do for you?
So Magic seems like he would be the giver. Mike seems like that's Magic's yacht. Mike seemed like the person who's like,
Yeah.
Magic paying, okay, I'm going. Mike
Right.
ain't paying for none of y'all niggas to be on
Yeah.
the trip. Mike's not paying for Samuel. He ain't paying for
No,
LL.
he's not.
He ain't paying for none of them. Mike's like,
No.
you got to get here on your own.
Yeah. I will say every time I see images of Magic on his yacht with his friends, Michael ain't there. So Michael, to me, I ain't never seen Michael with any of his so-called friends. But not to say that he doesn't have friends, because maybe those friends are just don't want to be in the limelight. But all I see Michael doing is walking around with his wife in them big ass pants. That's all I see.
And them jaundice ass eyes.
Yes, the
You know
jaundice
what?
eyes is there. I wasn't gonna mention it, but you had to
I
bring
feel
it up.
like I feel like when you just beat niggas constantly and you're just winning at life, nobody probably wants to be your friend. It's probably like, I can't beat you in basketball,
Yeah.
can't beat you in golf, don't even got more money than you. So I feel like
Mm,
Mike just like, might as well just be a family man. I done it all. I
yeah,
feel like that's probably what it is,
probably. But
or
yeah.
my bad. I also feel like I think Mike, he probably too competitive too, Boogie. I feel like Mike always probably got to be like, it's court. We can take it outside right now. I feel like that's that's always him. He probably like, I bet I could drink more than you. I bet I could smoke more cigars than you. I bet my pants are bigger than yours.
You gotta
It's
turn that
always a
off.
competition with
That's
him.
exhausting. You have to turn that off. Like we don't need to be competitive. We are at a buffet, my guy. What more or how many plates? I don't do buffets. I bet you I can get a
I can
single
stack
plate
more
better than
crab legs on my
right.
plate than you can.
No, we that's not it. You know what I'm saying? But as this is considered like the middle of the summer, and I'm
Yeah.
glad I ain't do as much as I wanted to. Um, but damn it, I'm scared moving forward because I feel like I'm gonna be outside. So
You got to be outside, Boogie. I've just gotten back into the community, since the move. So you
the
you got to
community, this
be
man here.
you got to be out. You got to be out, Boogie. You got to be out in the streets. Sneakers on the pavement. I'm
All
not
right.
saying boots on the ground. Sneakers on the pavement, whatever you want to call it.
No,
But you got
this
to
guy.
be out in the streets. What's crazy is there's like a CrossFit gym like on my little walk, and I'm just like, you dummies.
You said on your little walk, so you just be walking past that
Oh,
motherfucker
I
like
do. I just be on my little casual walk as they are running and lifting sandbags on each other, and I'm just like, it ain't
straight
worth
up
all that.
doing military exercises. I tried CrossFit a couple times, then I realized I was like, oh, you guys are maniacs.
It's also just like, what are you training for? Like,
Just in case.
why? Like, what are we doing here? And you know what? Those are probably going to be the people who get killed first. Like, the biggest, baddest,
Uh
buffest, most in shape motherfuckers are usually the ones who fall through a roof. The zombies get them. You turn the wrong way,
they
you
get
get
all
ate
that
by a
damn
T-Rex.
mass, muscle mass. That's
It's
why.
just like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
come on. But it was fun. Just like, yeah, I'm on mile 1.5 and you guys are out here gassing. It's just like, it don't take all that. It don't take all that. We're still
Yeah.
exercising. I'm exercising. So are you. What are you doing?
Yeah, R.I.P. to CrossFit. We need to get rid of that. Y'all are killing yourselves.
Hey
Okay.
man, it's funny because last time I was in Chicago, I was driving. What was that? It was like Clark, one of those like downtown, wherever the downtown area.
Sure.
And I was like, that used to be a CrossFit, and I just kind of
Mm-hmm.
laughed because I was like, I remember seeing them in rush hour running, and I'm like, where the hell are all these white people running? And I was like, oh, it's a gym right there.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what is this?
How are you doing?
Man, again, shout out to the day ones. We appreciate y'all for sticking with us. We were on a little hiatus,
Yeah.
mostly because
It's
I
also
moved.
the summer. Like, get over yourself. You know what
That
I'm
too.
saying?
I mean, Boogie, we try to provide content because some people be like, I'm on vacation, and it's just like, hey man, content don't stop. COE. But for us, the content did have to stop because it was like moving sucks. And
It
who
does.
wants to pod during a move?
Not I.
And this kind of it's cool, I'm glad that it's over. My knees are also just like, hey brother,
Thanking you as
don't move
well.
again
Right.
because you were doing a lot. And I still feel like I'm kind of feeling a little bit, but at the same time, I'm like, hey man, you're on the bad side of 35. So like this is like this is just what it is. So I'm good, Boogie. But there's
Why did
always
you say the bad side of 35?
because it's like the decline of things. It's like you sneeze wrong and it's like, damn, why is my back hurting? You stretch and you're still in some pain sometimes.
Mm,
Sometimes drinking water hurts. And we all have those same stories. It's like, damn, toenails hurt. Like it's just like, damn, the bad side of 35. So but even on the bad side of 35, it's still a blessing to be on that side. Don't take that for
mm-hmm.
granted. Not taking that for granted or complaining at all. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
like happy to be here. Before we get the show rolling though, I do have to say one thing to you, and it's congratulations.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations
Oh
to
yeah.
you.
Because we
Another
didn't actually say it on the pod, but
we didn't. Boogie had an
yeah.
update for y'all. Boogie
Yeah.
has an update.
Yeah. So if y'all have been keeping up with me, I've been studying like a student again for the past 6 or 7 months to get my SHRM certification. And
whoa, Sherm, like what kind, give us the full, do you know the full
it's
acronym?
it's a
There's two types of
SHRM.
SHRM. You don't give them that
Yes,
stuff.
SHRM certified professional.
There we go.
So
There we go. Not
all
that.
right. Okay. SHRM certified professional HR certification. And not too long ago, I took the damn test. This test was a doozy. And I got emotional at the end because you got to take a survey before they tell you whether or not you passed the test. And I was just giving them all epithets and just
F y'all. This was
it was
useless.
it was all the profanity. I was like, why are y'all doing this?
I thought you was about to say,
Literally.
why are you gay?
No. It's just I don't like the fact that they are literally dangling the score. And this is a preliminary score, by the way. So I finished this little 5-minute survey, and they finally give me a pass, and I was like, huh? A pass?
God
Me?
did. God did. God did.
So yeah, so the news is I have officially passed my HR certification. Your girl's a certified professional. I can literally come into companies
And
and
fire niggas.
why do people always say that? Why? Why is your
That's what
first
y'all
thing?
do.
We don't only do terminations.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the
We
main thing y'all do.
No, we don't. I can't stand y'all. Listen, we do an array of things. We onboard, we recruit, we do payroll, we also
Fire niggas.
No. Okay. We do a host of things outside of letting people go. Okay.
But primarily y'all fire niggas.
I hate you. Anyway, I'm just thank you. I just want to thank everyone who's been riding on this journey with me. Guess what? It's over. I passed. Let's really have a summer now. So
Hey man, we turning up. We taking drinks, shots for Boogie. We smoking for Boogie.
all right.
Hey man, we doing it all. But congrats though.
Thank you. I
Huge,
appreciate it.
huge. Congrats. We some motherfucking bombs as well.
This guy here.
Hey man, I'm
Is
just getting back to the buttons.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it epithets or epithets?
I think it's epithets, but we knew what you meant, Boogie.
Yeah, listen. I didn't go to school to be the fucking
grammar police,
word wizard in this bitch. Anyway,
we're not over here judging you by your dictation. We're just saying, hey, you an HR professional, nigga.
Yeah, that's all that matter. I'm gonna fire your ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, you're fired.
No, I'm just kidding.
You should. You know what? That should be like on the wall in HR. Soon as niggas walk in, just so they know, look at the wall. You're fired. It's like, God damn,
no, you just go keep people on the edge. They're not gonna trust you.
You're not supposed to trust HR.
But people, no, I mean, we're supposed to be an advocate. We're supposed to help
for the company.
All right.
I'm playing.
Okay,
I'm playing.
Let's keep moving. Because this is the shit I'm talking about.
Boogie's like, oh no, we will not fire you. So tell us more.
No.
I'm playing. Boogie. There are some really good HR professionals out there, and you know what? Honestly, there were a couple that saved my ass. So shout out to them. And you know what? Coincidentally, they're all black women.
Okay.
All black women. So shouts out to black women in HR. Y'all really do.
Yeah, it's a lot of them.
Niggas in their jobs. Yeah, it's usually a conversation is like, now you know, baby.
I'm not there yet. Okay, those are seasoned professionals that hit you with that. Now you know, baby.
They hit you with it. It's just like, you have such a great personality, but if it was anybody else, and you're just like, hey, Miss Green, Miss Rose, it's like,
I
thank
hate
you.
you that you're doing this right now.
And sure enough, like 2 weeks later, they're like, nah, baby, you back in here again?
What did we just talk about?
It's like, but it's not me, it's them. Oh man, keeping things rolling. Because I did move, and moving is frustrating. I don't think anyone ever likes moving. One of my homies was like, hey man, it's one of those things where it's like, do you realize how much stuff you have? And it's like, I did realize how much stuff I have, and I was in the process of like, I'm getting rid of stuff.
Yeah.
Also, I've been on kind of like this minimalistic journey, so I don't have a lot of clothes and those types of things.
Yeah.
But even so, in the thick of it, you're still like, I have too much stuff. And Boogie, you know what really grinds my gears? It's like, U-Haul, man. U-Haul grinds my MFing gears, because U-Haul is one of those companies where they're just like, hey, well, what size is your apartment? This is going to be the truck that you need. This is the truck that you need. Turns out that was not the truck that I needed. I needed a much bigger truck. So it's just like, hey man, if they tell you that this will accommodate a 2-bedroom, don't listen to them. Go with the bigger truck. Had movers and all those great things, because I mean, we're of the age. We're not asking our homies to move or anything like that.
No
the
way.
Movers, cool. They showed up, and movers look like movers. These are some people where it's like, I would probably expect you to be a mover. You know, there was a guy with like pink hair, and he had cornrows. He was white. He was white.
Interesting.
Let me say that. He was white. One a brother. He was white. Excuse me. This guy, someone said, he is our Tetris expert. And that's not necessarily something that you want to hear when someone's packing your stuff up. You're just kind of like, okay, all this stuff's going to get on here, but when I take it off, is it going to be broken? The TVs, flat screens should be, horizontal or whatever, yeah, vertical. He had them laying down, and I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Jam them things up in there. And I was like, this is crazy. Even the unloaders was like, did you put those up there? I was like, no, I didn't do that. It's like, the movers did that? I was like, yes, the movers did that. He was like, in my 25 years, it's always someone who's like, I've never seen this.
Yeah, why?
And it's just like, I've never seen that either, bro. Never seen it either. It turns out I had to go back to my other apartment and try to load up, because we couldn't get everything on the truck, because again, U-Haul gave us the wrong truck. Okay. So you get to your location, they unload everything, you go back. I had this big desk, Boogie. Because right now, I told you I'm potting the trap. I'm potting on some like TV trays or whatever. Shouts out to TV tray. You don't need a desk. Who needs a desk? My desk broke, Boogie. My desk broke during the move. And I really liked this desk because it was so big, and it was like, pause. You could you know.
So tired of them damn pauses. Just talk.
Just for the habit of doing it. The desk broke as we were trying to load it up, and I was like, this is the worst shit ever. So because you're kind of frustrated because you want to take this desk, I was like, you know what, this is going to turn into, what are those things where you break stuff, those little whatever those things people pay for,
those classes, those like
break zones, whatever you call them.
Sure.
Yeah, so I was like, we're going to turn this into just get your frustration out on this desk. So I managed to stuff some of that into the trash can, but I was like, oh snaps, I still have this huge portion that has to be put somewhere. So there's a lot of illegal dumping that happened, Boogie. And I must say, Boogie, nothing makes your heart race like having to constantly illegally dump at a complex that is not yours. Woo, safely did that, so that's the grinding of the gears. Also, U-Haul, work on your air conditioners. Because Boogie, I was riding in a beater. I was
Okay.
riding in a beater because that's how goddamn hot it was in the fucking U-Haul. I was like, oh, I gotta take this off. I was seconds from being flesh to the seat, Boogie. I was seconds away because that's how goddamn hot it was, and it was on like the heat wave day, the worst day to move, or even the movers was like, you picked the hottest day, and they were joking, and I was like, I didn't know it was gonna be the hottest day to move. It was just like the worst. That's what grinded my gears. That is what grinded my MFing gears.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I will say, even with movers, it was still a hectic moving experience.
When is moving ever serene? Unless, again, that's when
College.
you know. No. That's when you know you really made it. When you are literally like, here's my apartment,
Oh yeah.
and they bubble wrap, they pull and fold and put everything in a box for you. You ain't got to worry about not a noun, not a thing. That's when
So
you know
see,
you made it.
let me ask you this, Boogie. So the reason why I said college was because your parents are used to saying, your parents are like, no, you just sit over here and don't do anything while we set your room up. So
Nah.
that's cool for most people in college. I do agree with you, but okay. So are you? Because I've had both of those experiences. I've moved corporately where they've packed you up
Yeah.
yourselves. Do you prefer that they pack you and load, or do you want to pack your own stuff so nothing's broken? How do you feel about that?
I do enjoy packing myself, my own stuff. But when it comes to like arbitrary coats and shit like that, nigga, who cares? Pack that shit up,
Throw it in
please,
a
for me.
box.
Yeah. Cause at that point, I'm a throwaway. I'm a person that will throw away some shit, then really try to contemplate whether or not I want to break this down and
Oh
bring it
yeah.
with me.
That was for like a couple of things. I was like, do I really want this? And the trash pile just got a lot of stuff. I was like, yeah, this is for the trash. I got
Yeah.
so irritated that I had stuff drop out the Goodwill. I was like 5 minutes late, and they were still in the Goodwill. I was like, y'all are still in here. Y'all still got
Mm.
customers in here. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna drop this stuff
Mm-hmm.
right here, and y'all can get it tomorrow. And that's what I
Mm-hmm.
sure enough did. That wasn't illegal dumping. I did feel kind of bad because I was like, yeah, y'all kind of closed for the little donation center, but I was like, here you go. There's your stuff. It is what it is.
Oh well.
Anyways, Boogie.
Yes, sir.
It feels
All
good to
right.
do that. It feels, it might be the handheld mic, Boogie. It might be the handheld
Yeah.
mic.
You're doing a lot of performing right now.
Hey, man, I think it's the mic. I think it's the mic.
Oh.
But you know what time it is, Boogie.
I'm tipping my hat.
It's time to tip the hat to folks who are doing dope things in the community. Who you tip to this week?
Speaking of dope things, I want to shout out to HBO Max, whatever y'all name is now.
They're like
For
Navient and Sally Mae. They just keep changing.
yeah, because they trying to avoid IRS or something. Listen, I just want to shout out to HBO for deciding to end and just like that at season 3. Listen, they didn't quite cancel it and rip the episodes away from us like Girlfriends or
Insecure.
Insecure. No, no,
Every
no.
other show that
No,
they've
no, no.
done.
But Insecure, they finished it out. They finished the
I mean,
season
that's
out,
true. They
and there
did. They
was a
did have
season finale. So HBO's
Lovecraft. Well, we'll say
correct.
that one. Okay.
Lovecraft, I would say, will probably be the best one. But yeah, um, and just like that, will end on at season 3. Granted, there will be a 2-part long season finale, but there will be no more episodes after that. My gosh, this season in particular has been garbage, straight basuda, and a lot of us were like,
Okay.
this does not feel like a Sex in the City storyline. Granted, they had a lot more topics and ideas to really throw into the show. And shout out to Nicole Ari Parker for coming in there as well and doing her thing. The fashions are fashioning. It's just the storyline is just not hidden. So they all, I don't know, they're hearing what we're saying here in the socials. I'm seeing clips left and right talking about it. Yeah, it's not good. So the fact that they're going to leave in grace, with grace, I should say. And I appreciate that. So shout out to them for really listening to us and understanding that we don't need this anymore.
Is there a replacement show for you, or is it just like what's the next thing for you?
Great question. Right now I am watching Tracy Ellis Ross Solo Traveling.
Okay.
But is there a replacement to the Sex and the City and Just Like That? No. I'm actually considering rewatching Sex and the City again just to cleanse myself from this trash
A palate cleanser.
Yeah. So I can remind myself, like, oh, white women were white womening, back then.
Oh man, that's hilarious. I have been going back on The Wire. I'm on season 2. I feel like that is my whenever I'm going through something, that's my show. Like it's just a good comforting show. You got to put on, The Wire. So shout out to you for
that. Doesn't sound comforting at all, but okay.
Yeah, right.
But I'm gonna let you live that. Okay, sure, no problem.
I was like, damn, Prop Joe Wallace.
I was gonna say, okay.
Oh man, nah, it's just like phenomenal writing. I'm not gonna watch Eyes for certain. Not gonna put that one on.
Yeah, that's a show where I don't know if I can actually rewatch
One and
just
done.
because it is very traumatic.
Yeah, it's a one and done. It's just like, yeah, I see why I mean, it is good writing on there, but it's just it's HBO, and that was HBO back when it was really HBO.
I was gonna say that's like HBO when HBO was like, hey, we knew we about to throw anything and everything and see what works. And I was very much, I know I was not allowed to watch any of that shit, but I found a way. And might I say, my God.
When I got Max, and I was like, oh Lord. The clutching of my pearls. I was like, what the
hell? Yeah. Shout out to honestly HBO really being that front runner. I would say that. Really trying to stand up and stand out. Let me say that much.
HBO was like, if you tired of all them other networks, they won't let you do what you want to do. Come over here.
Oh God.
We show it all.
Oh gosh. Who you got for your tipping?
I am tipping to, y'all know what it is. I got to tip to Clarissa Shields. She had a fight over the weekend. Don't know who she fought, but she won.
Wow.
Does it really matter, Boogie? We know what it was going to be. They fought at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. It was a sold out arena. 75% of the tickets were bought by women. So that was a huge thing. Everybody came out and saw the GWOAT put on a show. So kudos to her.
I mean, I guess, dare I say, and I don't want to bring a man into the situation, but
bring him in anyways. Come on, be messy, Boogie. Come on.
Did Papoose choose right? I guess he picked the right.
Hey man, I don't know. He chose right. I mean, either way, it's just like you either gonna get them hands from one, or you gonna get that pew pew from the other one. Player.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Either way, he loves a fighter.
Oh no! Oh no!
Either way.
Oh gosh, you are on one today.
Hey man, I think it's the mic, Boogie. Every time, what? This is only the second appearance of the handheld mic. It's only been brought out, like,
this guy here.
Okay. Oh man, Let's keep the show rolling, Boogie. You know what time it is? And it's time for news. You can or cannot use. Let's get right to it. First up, we have the rest in power. Sadly, Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away a few days ago in Costa Rica. Excuse me. It was very sad when that story came out, man.
Yeah.
So definitely thoughts and prayers to his family, loved ones, friends, everyone that knew him. So what you got, Boogie?
Yeah, no. Just a tragic loss. Just, hearing the outpour and love that, the public has, and just people in general, celebrities, ex-girlfriends, which is wild in itself.
Man.
But yeah, overall, overall, it is sad because I had to say that because I'm just like, there's a grieving wife,
Yeah,
and a daughter, and you made it about yourself somehow.
that was interesting. That, and there was a lot of people. I had made a post and I was like, man, y'all are weird, because it was mofos that was including is what's her name? Forget her name, Myra.
Rudy. Oh.
The young woman who played Myra, Michelle. I forget her last name. But she passed. People were including them. They was like, now they can finally be together. And it's just like, yo, that's weird. Like Boogie said, like, this man had a wife, has a daughter. And for y'all to include a woman that passed away like 20 years ago, like, that's insensitive to her legacy, to her family.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, y'all cut that shit out, bro. Like, y'all are weird.
Yeah, let the family grieve. But yeah, tragic loss.
I think it was also, my bad, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, definitely prayers to his family.
It was also weird that people were rushing to see what the Cosby cast, what they were going to say. It's like, yo, man, let these people grieve the loss of not only their friend, but their family. So it's just like, yo, cut that shit out. When they want to make a post, they'll make a post. But also, you got to realize not everybody's on social media, so that might be why you haven't heard from them.
Yeah, right? And it's dangerous. Again, TMZ is very, very dangerous for them to feel as though they need to be
the first,
that quick. Yeah, to be the first to report these things.
Were like, a source on the scene. It's like, how? Who was your source? It's in Costa Rica. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, it's just weird. Yeah.
Just hella weird. There was another passing. Boogie was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, throw him up in there."
All right.
Ozzy Osbourne also had passed away. The Bloody Prince of Darkness. Yeah. It's one of those things where so many Black people loved Ozzy. Don't think they really cared about Sharon, but they loved Ozzy, and they loved the children. I forget the boy's name, and what's the daughter's name? Yeah, y'all know the Osbourne children. No disrespect to them, I just can't. Kelly Osbourne, and I forget the son's name. But they were the cool ones. We all grew up watching. Arguably the first reality show, I want to say it was the Osbournes, and then it was probably the Whitney and Bobby. Outside of Real World, I want to say this was the resurgence or the start of reality TV on MTV. It was one of those things where Ozzy actually passed on July 4th. They just had announced it like weeks later. So people were like, the whole, "Ooh, death comes in threes." And I was like, you can't count someone who did not pass during that week. You can't just add people in there. You can't add people in there. There was another person who did pass away, brother, and the gates of hell welcomed him.
God.
That's all we will say about them. Honestly, I was making some jokes and I was like, I feel like Ozzy probably gained his wings while brother he was charcoal, just leave it at that.
Gosh. I'm thinking about Ozzy overall, the fact that he's
Yes,
lived till like his 70s is unbelievable to me.
I'm not gonna hold you.
And should be celebrated because granted, that's still very young, but my, he has lived a full life for all the drugs and
Man.
narcotics and alcohol that he has consumed. Because he said it himself.
Yeah.
He said, I might have died 3 or 4 times. You know
Should
what
have
I'm
been dead
saying?
a long time ago, mate.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, your man, and and that should be celebrated in itself. So,
I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of thought he was dead a long time ago.
whoa,
I'm
whoa.
just like, I was just like, hey man, I was just like, damn, I thought he was. Um, I will say this: he did get to go out on top. They
Yeah,
had a benefit concert.
yeah,
Him and his bandmates, they were able to reunite
yeah,
after it was some years,
yeah.
because they broke up, and it was one of those ways where I don't think anyone ever knew why they broke up. So it
Mm,
was cool that they got to perform out there. It was in, I want to say it was in London, and that was their last performance. And
yeah,
then I think that's dope when people just get to go out on top like that. I
yeah,
really do, because it's just like, man, you really needed that, and maybe that was his moment of like, now I can go. He was also dealing with Parkinson's.
yeah.
Um, so that was something that we saw on the show too. So I'm gonna throw you on the spot. You know I'm gonna do it. Favorite Ozzy Osbourne song? Go.
I don't know no damn Ozzy Osbourne song. I don't. I know him through his reality show. Yes,
Oh, come on,
yeah.
buddy.
I don't. I don't
You
know.
don't know Crazy Train? All aboard! Crazy.
I mean, listen. I probably know it if I hear it, but I don't know
The
it
one that Trick
offhand.
Daddy, and then let's go.
Oh
If you
yeah,
want it, you can get it. Let me
yeah.
know.
I do
But
know that
anyways,
one.
may they rest in the powers. All right, first up on you can or cannot use this move head dunderhead nigga, Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp, surprise, surprise, has lost his job at
Who would
ESPN.
have thunk it? Oh my god.
Just like, I think we were all just kind of waiting for this to happen. This was on the heels of him having to pay out 23 million of them things to a now retired
Yep.
OnlyFans model. Boogie, what says you about Shannon's newfound unemployment?
Good. Good. Happy. I don't want to hear him on ESPN ever again with him and his runny ass nose. I don't want it. I'm okay.
He was like sensational. Yeah, it's just one of those things where this nigga, I'm gonna be back for the NFL season. No, you're not.
No. That's a no. I don't think so, my guy. That's not happening.
Jumpsuit, tracksuit. Shannon's been fired in 5.
I honestly, you know what? I appreciate him, apologizing on his podcast with Ocho and to his brother on, the skirts of, him finally being inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Shout out
But
to Sterling.
but nigga, you had one job.
Literally.
You had one job. And I also have to remind myself, men get delirious over the twat.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, well,
Y'all
we
will
might do some
jump.
things.
Yeah, y'all will jump hoops over some new twat too. On some new moose shoes. And for him, he likes the pink moose shoe. Cause and it's just sad because I hear everyone, bringing up the fact that he offered, he said it publicly that, I'm not giving my daughter, I'm only giving my daughter this much amount of money for her wedding. And which he's probably one of those, just like Jordan, cheap as hell.
Yeah.
But guess what? You ain't gonna be cheap now. You had to let them pockets, you had to write them checks now. Okay.
If I was his daughter, I'm tapping them pockets, pops. I'm tapping the everything. Like that white girl, like that white girl, like that white woman, Dad. 23 million, Dad, and I can't get for my wedding. I can't get a new car.
I one more thing. I think he knew this day was coming. It's just we are just now, getting, the actual news. So
I think with Shannon, you should have paid the 10, bro. You should have paid the 10 million. When this first came out, you should have just paid the money. You might still have your job at ESPN, and nobody would be none the wiser. Even Busby, who a lot of us would be like, yeah, he's probably not the most of the scrupulous of attorneys. Anytime you hear his name, you're probably like, let's take this with a grain of salt here. But even he said, if it wasn't for you releasing the text messages, any of that, we wouldn't have released the video or any of that.
Shannon Sharp was like, I got something for you. See, look. See, I was right, y'all. Right?
Busby's like, we was only asking for 10. But thanks to you releasing the tape, we got 23 of them things. It's just like, bro, like, you thought you were bigger than the program.
That's what it came down to. Yep.
Kat told you. I'm sure Sterling told you. I'm sure a lot of people told you on and off camera, like, hey, bro, like, this ain't what this is supposed to be. And even outside of like, people's like, man, she got a whole lot of money. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, there are still things where it's like, hey, man, there was some abuse that you could kind of see where there might be some there, whether it was verbally or physically. The man was saying, hey, I could choke the shit out you right now. We all heard him say that. So when people say things like that, you kind of be like, hey, man, I don't know what you're dealing with behind closed doors. You might really be getting yoked up out here. Shannon is a big ass dude.
Yeah,
so,
I was gonna say he could choke a lot of people. Okay.
So it's one of those things where it's like, hey, bro, like, you fell for the trap, and hey, man, this is what happens, bro. Like,
I don't understand, and maybe because I'm here as a civilian and not a celebrity, not someone with real money. I got pennies compared to a lot of these male, I would say highfalutin as characters that we see all the time. But y'all should know by now, just by now, I'm just saying, by now, all the cases that we done seen, there's been pick a sport. I'm talking about pick a sport.
NASCAR.
You seen examples of stuff like this.
Yep.
Different variations, but ultimately is literally the same damn scenario.
At every level. It starts in high school. You start seeing, they tell you all this stuff. But you're right.
Literally they started adding classes to the rookies. And yet the oldest niggas is still doing the same shit.
They literally have rookies, they have old players come in to teach you about your money.
Yep.
They had to teach you about women. Deion Sanders brought in Brittany Renner.
Yep.
To be like, hey, young brothers, this the type of women that's out here.
Yeah.
Like,
me.
It don't matter. Even the hoes is like, it's hoes like us out here. You have to be careful of us. Let me a quality one.
Right.
Like, when the hoes are telling you to find a quality hoe,
wait,
what are you doing? Like, even they're out here like, hey, there's some good hoes and some bad hoes. You don't want to get you one of them bad ones. Like, what are we doing here? And it's just like, I think it was the audacity of Shannon to be coming down so hard on Ocho.
Yep.
Like, you trying to tell him
Yep.
to walk the straight and narrow, and we can't mess up this bag, and you are the main one messing up the bag.
Yeah, it reminds me of, granted, it's not the same, but it reminds me of Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Zag.
Yeah, it really does. I want, first of all, Shannon Sharp is going to be fine. Obviously,
Yeah, he is.
He's totally fine. He's still got money. Okay, nothing's gonna change. But what is gonna change is, which really, I think, a lot of celebrities are more concerned about their public appearance and their public reputation, and the fact that we know now that again, we said this when the whole damn video live got exposed with him and Michelle.
Right.
Yes,
right.
Michelle.
Yep.
Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle. Oh yeah, Michelle. Keep doing that, Michelle. You know what I'm saying? And we found out who Michelle was. I just want Shannon Sharp to turn off the cameras. Turn them off. Just turn them off.
Turn them off.
Just turn them off. You need a break.
Man, he needs a break, and as Monique said, an older gal. I just, what's crazy? He's not gonna listen.
Of course
he's not gonna listen. So many others aren't gonna listen, and it's just like, hey, bro, what is wrong with y'all dating women, of your own age? I mean, like, this allure of, like, I got to have, like, fresh off the factory line coochie is just like, what is wrong with y'all niggas, man? Like, I would think that you'd want someone who is like a seasoned woman in just herself and just life. Y'all out here talking to kids, literally kids. They're younger than your own kids. It's like, what is wrong with y'all? You don't find anything wrong with that? And this goes for the women too. Not just it's just like,
don't
you guys
get it
are
twisted.
just
we
weird.
got examples. Yeah.
And for Shannon, this is just gonna be a hard lesson to have to learn, because you ain't even signed that $100 million deal yet, bro. And if I'm a person I'm not gonna give you $100 million. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna do that. I might give you 55, but you're not worth $100 million anymore, because you have proven that the Michelle situation and this situation, that you can't think with your head. I mean, at least not the big head, it's, and also what's on those tapes? Because it went from 10 million to 23.
Yeah.
What is Shannon trying to?
I keep, I just want to remind y'all,
in the dark.
Y'all have free will. Stop trying to, you could just pay. You could just pay these,
oh yeah, you could.
You could pay for all of these services. You can pay for all your needs, and guess what? They won't tell a soul.
That's one option, Boogie. Or there's a plethora of women who would just want to be with you.
Yeah.
And you ain't got to do all that. You just, I mean, obviously the routine maintenance, take you out on dates and all that kind of stuff, but they will do all the freaky shit that you want to do.
He don't want to do that.
Monique
that's
told
not,
you.
Yeah, that's not his life.
Cook for you. To do all that stuff. But Shannon want a trick. That's okay. Shannon want a trick.
Do that.
So go out here and be a dumb trick. Another dummy on the internet. Well, I should say 2 more dummies on the internet. Astronomers, the CEO and the head of HR.
God,
because Boogie's in HR. This was one of those things that caught all of us by, like, what is going on? Also, I was like, I didn't care, but I was like, since it's on the news, I kind of have to care about it. Folks lost their jobs because they were cheating at a Coldplay concert. Boogie, did you see the video, and how do you feel about what transpired?
I saw the video, and once again, y'all some big dummies. Why? Because you know why? Because they got comfortable. They thought, oh, no one's gonna pay attention to us. No one's worried about us. They hugging up. They out on the damn balcony. What? I have to see this concert. That's your number one problem right there. You out here taking your sneaky link to events that you should be taking your main.
That, but also, what Coldplay song would have you hugged up like this? I'm trying
No
to
clue.
go through, and I'm like, I don't have no songs that would just make you want to be booed up like that.
That's not for us to say.
But you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, do not condone cheating or any of those types of things. But why didn't y'all just play it off? Why wasn't this just such a yeah, we're together? Like, had you not went and like, oh, I have to hide and do all these things, I don't think it would have quite got that reaction. Now, you might have got a text message from your husband and or your wife, but the rest of the world, nobody would have known that. Maybe you still would have got fired because the people at your job would have been like, yeah, what is this? But outside of that, I don't think it would have been that bad.
I don't understand, like, when artists have, or the games, they have kissing cams and stuff. Wouldn't a smart person be like, hey, just in case, let's separate. Let's walk away. Let's
right.
let's put some space in between us just in case the cameraman is silly enough to catch us, to find us.
It's like kissing Cam. Yeah, I'm about to hit this concession stand. What you want, and then that's
right.
like, that's how you play that, like the bathroom, any of those types of things. It was just weird. And then all these people who were like, oh, Chris Martin broke up. Chris Martin didn't do shit.
No,
y'all blaming the wrong person, man. It was just like, are you guys a couple? Is this a cheating thing? What's going on here? That's not his fault.
Yeah,
you were the dummies who were like, well, we kind of are cheating. Neither one of us should be here. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And I did see that Buddy's trying to sue, and I think that's the most hilarious thing ever. Where I'm just like, did you read like the fine print on your ticket? Like, you're in public, brother.
Yep,
brother. Like, there is no. You can't sue when you're out in public like that. Like, oh, they've made my life hard. Look, motherfucker, you made your life hard by going out here cheating in public with your wife. Most motherfuckers who be out here cheating, they don't be in places where they can be seen on a fucking jumbotron.
Got too comfortable. That's what it is. You got too comfortable. You knew that of course nobody's gonna find me or recognize me over here. It was a Coldplay.
It's just like, hey man, again, not proponent of cheating or anything, but I feel like if you're gonna do those things, it's like, yo, dark restaurant, movies, I feel like there are things where people they were just like out in the open with it.
Yeah, they were very bold and confident with their decision, and guess what? Now you got to reap the benefits.
I think her being the head of HR is just like, ma'am, also, like, you are breaking all types of
she knows.
I don't think you're ever going to get a job in HR ever again. So just go ahead and pack that on up, because you don't keep the rules. If you don't follow the rules, it's just like, no. Get your ass up out of here. You know what they should do though? I think it should be like those situations like who are the news people whose spouses got together? I think it should be like that. It should be like, you know what? I'm about to divorce my wife. You divorce your husband. He gonna pay out this big ass divorce settlement. So why don't we just do that? I don't know. It's probably not gonna work out that way, but oh well. Speaking of more cheating, the T app, man, it has been going crazy. I guess it started here in Detroit, and it has just been taking off around the MF world. We've had data breaches. We've had all types of flammery boogie. I saw a woman crashing out in Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
I saw her dude on there. When I say crashing out, it was one of those, the police are chasing after me, and now it's like a Jet 2 holiday. It was one of those type of things. Like, it has just been bad. How you feeling about said app and all the foolery?
Well, the T app is meant to warn and, really showcase, I men mostly, of, to women, like, hey, if you're dealing with this person, guess what? This is the flimflammery that, this person is doing, or hey, I'm still talking to this person and I know he's on some dumb shit. Do y'all have any information? Trying to keep people safe overall, especially women. And, I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? If I, am if something happens and someone tells me, "Hey, I just saw your nig on the app," I'm gonna be like, "Okay,
What am
yeah,
I supposed to do with that information?
all right, uh, okay."
You're either gonna believe it or you're not. And I think it was crazy that so many people were going on there to try to find out. Some of you knew the information already. You knew your nigga was cheating. Like, it just is what it is. And then for you to
Yeah,
go on there and to get your information hacked
double
is that much
down.
more hilarious.
Yeah.
So
Listen, if you have any inclination that something is happening, it's probably happening.
go with your gut.
Yeah.
It's also just like I saw. I don't know who the post was, but it was a brother. He was like, "The T app was created to keep the black man down, to embarrass the
No.
brother." And I had commented, and I was like, "You niggas will say anything
Of
to
course.
escape accountability of the dumb shit." And the amount of niggas that called me gay, or it was just like, "Hey man, you supposed to be a man. You supposed to be sticking up with us, man. What you doing, bruh? You on here simping? You a panda, 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 panda." It was just like, yes, yes, yes.
Mm,
I am doing all of these things. Shut y'all goofy asses up. Like, I just don't understand what it is. It's like, nigga, if you wasn't doing anything unscrupulous, you
yeah.
wouldn't have to worry about being on one of these goddamn
You
apps.
wouldn't have to have any issues. Again, this is meant to keep women safe as well as just warn women overall, and you, who else gonna look out for us but us? So that's all I gotta say.
I mean, hey, I'm not mad at it. You know what? I'm just waiting for there to be some niggas who's like, "Well, just these women want to put an app out about us. Let's see who all these
There
women
is an
talking
app.
to."
There
For
is an
women, for
app.
niggas to check for women.
Yeah. I think it was already
What's that
closed
called?
down. I don't I don't know what it's called, but I heard that there is an app for you menses that want to shit talk. But the app, to me, I feel like y'all already have it. It's called a group thread. Y'all be doing that anyway.
I just would be like, man, y'all niggas is just so, I don't know, just so pressed about the dumbest stuff, man. Just like, just stop. And
Yeah.
ladies, you too, just cut it out. Like, just cut it out. Like, I get it, it's to help protect and all this stuff, but it's just like, it's causing y'all more harm than anything.
Just, you have to take that information with a grain of salt. Just be weary. If you find your man on there, now you got to worry about next steps for you to transition. Don't let them know just yet. You got to be conniving and you got to be very calculated. Okay.
Yep, Boogie is not lying. And speaking of niggas who sometimes be lying, because niggas be out here tripping. Let's get to it, Boogie. Y'all niggas is tripping.
Y'all niggas tripping.
Who's tripping for you this week, Boogie?
All right. You niggas is tripping. If you guys haven't seen, um, unfortunately, unfortunately, Prime, Deion Sanders just recently had a press conference and shared that he has been battling bladder cancer, and he had surgery to have most of his intestines or
Entire
black
bladder was removed.
yeah, removed so it can regenerate eventually. And he's been going through treatment and whatnot. So definitely wishing him speedy recovery. From what was said is that all of the cancer is out, and now he's just waiting for his bladder to regenerate.
They recreated one for him. They actually
Recreate.
built
Yeah.
a brand new bladder for him, so he's gonna have.
Yeah. And to our surprise, Prime and his family, they're constantly filming, and during one of the films, the clips, I should say, Carucci is in the hospital explaining what's happening, and everyone took a gasp. Was just surprised, flabbergasted, if you will. um, and Antonio Brown, the I should say the nosy, unrelated, bored, literally doing anything other than football, um, decided to go on and tweet out, "Carucci baby, this man don't have a bladder or toes. What are you doing?" Now, listen, I don't know what's happening with Carucci and Deion Sanders. There has been speculation that he is actually a godparent to Carucci. And there are also speculation that they are a couple, or they are dating. How about that? That they are dating. This is not my business either way.
Yeah, very true. Very, very, very true.
But for AB to publicly go out and share that this man has not this man does not have a bladder or toes, what are you doing, is quite unnecessary. And he's shared a lot of unnecessary shit.
He has.
Granted, I will say this is probably the one time where a lot of people probably were thinking the same thing. But
yeah.
AB, this is not your position to share this shit. Why are you don't know Carucci?
Carucci.
why do we need you and your opinion out here in the public? This man is literally trying to survive a damn surgery. He is literally holding on to his 6 toes.
Man.
Let this man recover in peace. Who cares?
First and foremost, glad Prime is better.
Yes.
So thoughts and prayers. I'm glad he's pulling through all that good
Yeah.
stuff. I didn't know you could get bladder cancer. Let me just first and foremost start with that.
Wow.
And that's one of those things where it's like I need to do some reading to find out. Are you drinking too much water? Not enough water? What is going on? How does that even happen? Thirdly, AB, you couldn't pull Carucci with your good bladder and all 10 of your toes. So the fact that Prime allegedly, because we don't know the situation, but the fact that Prime could allegedly be dating Carucci without a bladder and 5 toes, that just speaks to how he's Prime. That just speaks to the greatness of Prime right there. And AB, you'll never be that. You will never be that. So just stop hating and just stay where you're at, brother. Just stay over there, brother.
Yeah, just stay in your lane. That's all I'm really saying. You can stay in your lane and not worry about other people.
Because the only thing really that AB should have said, because y'all are in that that football fraternity, the only thing you really should have said was like, "Hey, brother, I hope you get well soon." Like Randy Moss, like everybody else that reached out, like that's the only thing that you should have been saying. Granted, when I saw the video, I was like, "They dating?" Because I was like, "What's going on here?"
Yes,
but we didn't put it out there.
Right? We always like, we understand. But there, you don't see us going, hold on. We're not doing that here. We're not doing that here.
I was like, this is a weird soft launch. But I was like, okay. Yeah, AB, like, bruh, like, this is why niggas hate you. You're not getting invited to the Prime barbecue.
Oh gosh. Listen, leave this man alone. He is literally just trying to play. He's just trying to coach football and raise his kid.
It's just like, man, like, bro, like, cut it out, dog. Like, niggas just got to have something to say.
Yeah.
Um,
What you got for your niggas tripping?
my young niggas is tripping. It's funny, but it's not, Boogie. It was a Florida man who was arrested after slapping a pregnant woman for smoking a cigarette. Later, he allegedly punched her in the stomach during the argument. That's what I'm saying, Boogie. It's funny, but it's not. It says Felix Taylor is 36 years old. He was arrested in Pensacola, Florida, after an argument turned violent when he saw a pregnant woman smoking. According to the police,
he said, "Bitch, you should be."
Hold on, let me finish this. You get your jokes.
I'm sorry.
Because according to the police, he snatched a cigarette from her mouth, slapped her, and then later returned to punch her in the face and the abdomen. Authorities say the victim was left with a swollen, bleeding lip. Taylor reportedly refused to cooperate with the police officers during questioning. And go, Boogie.
Now, I wouldn't have an issue with him slapping her and grabbing the cigarette, but punch her in the abdomen? Come on, man.
Hey, Boogie, it's a simple case of you don't care about your baby. Why should I? I mean,
I hate you.
Because I feel like everybody is thinking the same thing you thinking. It's like, well, you are smoking. I don't think anyone would have been upset with that. It's like, you were pregnant, ma'am. You deserve to be slapped.
Yeah.
Do you think it was? Yeah. Okay. We don't condone violence. We do not condone violence.
Yeah.
Do you think it was a backhand? Or was it?
The hell you doing?
You pregnant?
he definitely. I think he did a front hand first and then came back. He's like, "What the hell are you doing?" Yeah, he did one of those. Are you stupid?
Are you stupid or are you dumb?
Yeah, he definitely did one of those. He's like, "Give me this."
I think he would have got away with it if it wasn't for punching her in the abdomen. I really feel like it was. The baby was down there getting secondhand smoke. It's like, thank you. Is anybody gonna help me? I got you, little baby. It was sitting on brother's spirit though. Brother was so upset he had to go back. It was like, you know what? You ain't learned your lesson. Bam, one to the gut. Like, it just, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
And like, that baby inside was like, see, and that's what your ass get.
Baby is being traumatized on all fronts. I tell you this though, she ain't gonna pick up another cigarette. Even after she has that baby,
that's crazy.
She will not pick up another cigarette. But also, don't hit pregnant women. Don't hit women at all. You know, let's just start with that. Like, just, you meant well. Would it have been better if he had went and got like a woman to do that? Like, hey, this lady out here smoking. I can't hit her because, you know, men don't hit women, but you can do it. Would that have been better? Or is that still like?
I think he was like, I don't got enough time. I got to get this through.
I got to stay this baby's life.
Right. So I don't know if it would have been better. I don't know if it would have been better, but the whole point, I understand he meant well, but my God, the gut check punch. Come on now.
Yeah, that's what did it, bro. That, I wonder what that 911 call was like. So wait. So you were smoking a cigarette and you're pregnant. Let's start right there. You were smoking a cigarette.
Mind your damn business. I got assaulted. How about that?
Oh man, like, look, don't hit women, don't hit pregnant women, but also if you're pregnant, don't smoke. Just they got a warning on the pack of cigarettes, ma'am. Like, cut it out. Let's get to this final topic and we'll be right back.
It's the final topic. It's the final topic.
Boogie, what the hell has been going on in these WNBA games? There have been two games going on. One of them was the Valkyrie and the Sky. I don't remember who the other game was against. But there have been some dildos thrown on the court. Not just any old dildos, Boogie, but these have been like neon green dildos. And we're a 2 for 2, a twofer. So there is a serial dildo thrower, excuse me, out here at these games. What the hell's going on? Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
I think this is just a continuation of the All-Star games. You know, people are still in that jovial, happy mood, and we just got to reel them back in. Got to let them know that, hey, we still got a job to do. We still got work to do. Granted, it's just for the summer, but we still got work to do. What?
Yo.
What? What? What?
Just for the summer, yo. That's hilarious.
I'm just saying, like, come on now. The WNBA is real petty to just have it for the summer, but I understand why, because of the fact that it's not enough. It's not enough teams. It's not enough players. We need to expand, but that's
would you watch full 72 games of a WNBA?
I don't watch full games in the NBA. So what makes you think I'm gonna watch NBA and the WNBA? I literally only wait till it's the playoffs, and even then, I might wait until it's the Final Four. The Final Four. I'm doing college. Whatever the last four is. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's
just the finals is on?
Right.
That's boogie.
Now it's time. Again, if I'm not there, because I feel like these sporting events are better viewed in person. That's why I'm not sitting here to watch no games. I'll watch some highlights though. I'll highlight my ass left and right. Who scored today? Who did this? I'll do that any day. But for you to ask me to watch a full game of any sport, that's not happening over here.
Boogie said, are there drinks and snacks?
Not doing that here.
Oh man. It's just crazy because now it's just like, hey man, like security guards' jobs are already hard enough.
Yeah.
Now they're really gonna be patting motherfuckers down. And it just makes me wonder how people get these things in there. Cause like when you go in the stadiums and stuff, like you're taking everything out of your pockets.
Yeah.
So they're checking purses. So you can't even bring book bags in. Most stadiums you gotta have clear this, clear that. So how the hell are y'all getting dildos in? What are y'all doing? Where you putting them at? I'm afraid to ask where y'all putting them at. Like, I really am. Like, cut it out.
I will say, I feel like from the pictures that I saw, that was a pretty sizable dildo. So
it was.
To me, I think these are people that have floor seats or 100 levels where they have access to really load up and stuff their bags with whatever.
That could be true. Like they're not getting checked. But also, I'm just like, so no one saw you with this object and no one in the stadium was like, well, there you go right there. No one knows who this person is. That's the part that's even more insane about it is like, who is this person? Also, though, very disrespectful, but also very, it is funny. It is funny.
It's very funny. Look, listen, this is probably the most excitement we've gotten from WNBA in a long time. Granted, yes, the feuds, the great games on, during the playoffs and the finals and stuff. Yes, absolutely love it. But it feels different to me this time where there's actual, not to say that we need it, but drama. There's drama happening in the WNBA left and right. And it actually feels like I want to pay attention and watch it.
We got fights, we got dildos, we got stud buds, we got it all. Like, I mean, the NBA has stud buds too. Do what you will with that information.
They definitely do. Okay?
Do what you will with that information. It's just one of those things where it's just like, man, like, I mean, hey, they throw octopuses on the ice at Red Wings games. So the fact that y'all are just creative with sneaking things in. I'm just wondering. You know what? I want someone to GoPro this. Like, I'm really interested, not just for the deal, but whoever sneaks these things in the stadiums, whatever it is y'all throw on the ice, y'all throw.
So they can get caught?
So what?
So they can get caught?
I mean, they put everything else on the internet. You might not get caught. Just put a fake page up or something. I'm just interested to be like, how are you doing it?
I will say, y'all are going to mess it up just like how y'all always do. For the masses, if y'all keep doing dumb shit. That's all I gotta say.
It's gonna be like the airport, Boogie. You're gonna have to take your shoes off to get. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. But it's gonna be. You're gonna have to do a lot of stuff to get into these goddamn stadiums now. It's gonna be damn near full cavity searches because you bozos want to keep throwing shit on the floor. But also do it at the men's games. Like, why are y'all only doing it during women's games? Like, throw some shit on the floor for the men too. You know, make it more entertaining. Boogie. So I was trying to get up out of here. But before we do that, let's get to the nothing blunt fat. What you guys are saying? Like, damn, Nate, you guys been on a break. You must have smoked a lot of weed. I did because I moved. It was very stressful. We're like, damn, Nate, that was a gut punch. Sometimes it be like that. So here we go. I might have said this before, but I'm gonna say it again because it was on my spirit. Don't overinflate yourself in other people's lives. Like, you know, sometimes you might think that your position in their life is not what it really is, and that's okay. Like, we're all going different places in our lives, we're on different journeys. It doesn't mean that person doesn't like or love you. It just means you might not be on the journey with them. So you might have to inflate yourself someplace else. And that's okay. That's okay. Like, so whoever that message is for, just don't overinflate yourself in other people's lives. You'll be all right. Boogie! Episode 179 is in the MFing can. It feels great. Shout out to the day ones. How you feeling?
Feeling great. Don't forget to smash that bell so you can get notified as soon as our content drops. We thank you so much for holding on and sticking with us throughout our hiatus. It's the summer, like I said earlier. So, you know, please forgive us. We are humans, but also who cares? During this time, you know what I mean? We trying to be out and live our lives just like how y'all should be, but y'all should still be listening to our podcast. And
you can listen,
you know what I'm saying? And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that they should be listening to this podcast as well.
Boogie has said it all. I'm moved in now, so I don't have any more breaks. Why take a vacation just because? Gotta take a vacation from it. So
always.
You never know. You never know. But like Boogie said, we are here for you. Got nothing else for you guys. I'm Nate Galloway.
And I'm Adrian Brady Bird.
This is your favorite late night podcast. And sometimes shoot for today. Late night with Adrian. We are about to this thing.
Bye, y'all.